Yeah, baby!
That's what I've been waiting for! That's what it's all about!
Woo! Hey everyone, what up, Mad Kaiser here, and if you just saw that cold open, you know that what I've experienced was just greatness. This is what I've finally been waiting for, and that is the Granblue Fantasy Relink demo. But before we begin, if you like what you're seeing here, then by all means, like the video, click the subscribe button if you're new, and hit that notification icon if you want to get updated on this game up to its very release from yours truly. Not only that, but I'm currently searching to eventually get a milestone of reaching 750 subscribers. And if I do that, I'll be able to play and review what many consider to be one of the best modern JRPGs ever made, which is Persona 5 Royal. So by all means, do yourself a favor. With that said, back to the video. So yeah, CyGames dropped the demo of one of my most anticipated games, if not the most anticipated game of 2024 for me personally, which is Granblue Fantasy Relink, obviously. And this demo did contain things like it would have a tutorial mode, story mode, and a quest mode. The third one being the cream of the crop, with having 11 different characters to play as well as being able to play either online or offline, whoever you want to, decide for yourself. And obviously there's some caveats like this. From what I can see, this demo does not save transfer to the full game entirely, so it's like one of those demos you see in, like, say, Tales of Arise, for example. But regardless of that, the demo itself was just absolutely phenomenal. Obviously with the tutorial mode, it gives you a basic of the mechanics and the controls and the combat, but the story mode and quest mode is really where it's all at. The story mode, which was pretty solid, being able to do a couple of encounters before facing off against a really powerful boss and exploring through these wonderfully beautiful areas. And honestly, I can say for yourself, the graphics, the art style itself for this game just looks absolutely phenomenal. And honestly, it makes the immersion of the Granblue Fantasy universe just that more impressive. Like, I think this game fully realizes the amazing universe of Granblue Fantasy in its entirety, even more so than, say, a mobile game or a fighting game or an anime. This is where it's really at when it comes to just this amazing presentation. I'm just absolutely enamored by it. And the combat and the exploration was pretty solid. It reminded me of Tales of Arise and Xenoblade Chronicles in a sense, which is a good thing. The music was absolutely wonderful, and seeing, like, say, chests and those jar little things, as well as even encountering a small mini game. We had to collect these crystals at a very quickly to earn a special treasure chest, which kind of reminded me of something like, say, Bayonetta, I think, did that, which makes sense because, Platinum Games did work on this initially. So yeah, overall that was a pretty good experience. Even though you do play as mainly just Gran, it was overall a solid experience. But the real winner is obviously the quest mode, which really is where it's all at, honestly. Giving you a chance to play around with 11 different characters with their own unique playstyles and equipping them with sigils and customizing their skills to your liking. And going through these quests so long was just absolutely just fun. Like, so many different playstyles to go through. Whether it's, Catalina, Rackham, Io, Yodara, Zeta, Kanagoza, My Beloved Namaya, Charlotta, Siegfried and Lancelot, for example. Those just absolutely feel wonderful to play. A lot of them just packing so much punch, and some of those characters that were in, say, Versus and Versus Rising have been able to be, magically, interpreted so well into Relink with their, combat and their combos and all that good stuff. The combat itself just felt very fast-paced and fluid, and it felt like Sort of similar to Final Fantasy 16 with some of the abilities having cooldowns, but there's a lot bit more variety to it. I feel like there's a lot more going on for it, especially with the whole Link combos and the using your skybound arts and trying to break enemies and that kind of thing. It just felt very satisfying and so on. It kind of reminded me of, like you say, Final Fantasy Remake, but much better somehow. I absolutely did love the combat in Tales of Arise, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Final Fantasy 16, Scar Nexus, and every other action RPG, modern action RPG I've played, including Star Ocean. But this game is truly one up there. Like, I can see the Platinum influence in this. It was just absolutely wonderful. And while I didn't play it online, I mainly played for the AI. It was just a wonderful experience to try out all these characters. And honestly, I could spend a lot of time playing this game and trying to master each character. It was just absolutely wonderful. Like, there's lots of potential with this game, and honestly, I think if the rest of the game goes well like the demo, and honestly, I think this is truly a Game of the Year contender in my book. Like, I know it's been sandwiched between the likes of, say, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, as well as Persona 3 Reload, and also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but honestly, I think this is good enough to get players who were looking forward to getting into this game or skeptical about it to at least give it a try. Just absolutely wonderful. For how long this game was in development, especially with the numerous delays, it just feels like, from what this demo has promised and what the full game is going to offer, it feels like the wait is going to be worth it in my opinion. It was just absolutely phenomenal. There was just so much to go through that I will definitely break it down once the full game comes, so to understand my rambling a bit more, but I can say what a fantastic experience. I can't wait for the full game. So I'll leave you to that, and let me know down in the comments if you guys played the demo or are you just going to get this game immediately. Just please let me know. With that said, Mad Kaiser out.